All right, so go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 14, verse. Well, so I'll start at the top again. Revelation 14:1. It says, "And I looked, and lo, a Lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his Father's name written in their foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. And they sung it, as it were a new song before the throne."
They sung as it were a new song. Okay? Starting with the elect men. Didn't it say no man can learn that song save the 144? Read that again.
It says, let me see, hold on. And they sung it as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000.
Right, so that's right there distinguishing that there's leaders. These men have been blessed with the understanding of the scriptures. The comforter returns to them, and our people receive comfort through their word. You got that?
I say, check out the order in that.
Yeah.
It says, and they sung it as if it were a new song before the throne, before the four beasts and the elders.
It's even order in the spirit world, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
And no man could learn that song but the 144,000.
Right, so the 144,000 have the true understanding of the Bible.
Which were redeemed from the earth.
Right, which were redeemed from the earth. From the foundation of the earth, they were chosen and ordained. They helped, all right, they were the Alahayim, man. They helped, all right, form and create the whole earth under the leadership of Yahushua, man. How you like that, man? Go ahead.
Verse 4. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins.
Right, they are virgins, man. Okay? They're gonna always stick to the script, man. They ain't gonna have a problem with order, man. Go ahead.
These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth.
Right. So isn't there believers in that as well? They follow the Lamb, and through their message, the nation follows the Lamb, man. Go ahead.
These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto Yahweh and to the Lamb.
They're special amongst men. They hold certain dominions over men, and they were always rejected, man. This is what we're saying. Go ahead.
And in their mouth was found no guile.
In their mouth was found no guile, man.
Blameless.
They were blameless. Jake is looking at this thing carnally. Look, hey, every campus has something brought out on them, even Great Millstone. Now what? Where's the truth at, man? Go ahead.
For they are without fault before the
Lord shut it down. The Lord shut it down. He said, all of y'all, look, all of y'all through. Now shut the fuck up and do the work.
Yep.
Excuse my French.
That's right.
Everybody ugly.
Yep.
Sakari has been exposed. Avenger has been exposed. People on Great Millstone. Oh boy, out there. You know, but guess what? They still pushing the word. We still pushing the word.
That's right, I get it. That's right.
Where's the truth of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua on the planet Earth, man? Go ahead.
For they are without fault before the throne of Yahweh.
Right.
And I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven,
Right.
having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth.
This is the new song. They're preaching the new song unto them that dwell on the earth. And what is their message? Go ahead.
And to every nation and kindred and tongue and people, saying with a loud voice, fear Yahweh and give glory to him.
Right. This is what we're telling our nation. And it's being done through the Spirit. This is happening on the planet Earth right now. We're telling our people, turn back to the Creator, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Christmas don't go with him. The Passover goes with him.
That's right.
Teaching our people their true heritage, man. Teaching them the law, statutes, and commandments, and how it's actually a culture and not a religion. This is what we're doing through the Spirit. The 144 have the authority or on the planet Earth, the start of that happening, man. Go ahead.
And dwell on the earth, and to every nation and kindred and tongue and people, saying with a loud voice, fear Yahweh and give glory to him. For the hour of his judgment is come.
And that's what we're saying, man. And through that word being pushed, get Psalms 40 and 3.
Psalms chapter 40 verse 3.
Right.
And he hath put a new song in my mouth.
He had put a new song in my mouth. And that new song is given unto the men of the Lord, man. And he prayed for them in John 17. Go ahead.
Even praise unto our power.
That's the new song. The praise unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Go ahead.
Many shall see it.
Many shall see it. How are they going to see it? John chapter 3 and 15. Get that? John chapter 3 and 15. I mean Jeremiah 3 and 15. Real quick. How are they going to see it? How are they going to see the new song?
Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 15. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
Right, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding, man. So go back to Psalms 40 and 3.
I'll say something on that scripture too.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you go into that word pastor, the word there is, I can't remember the word, but it literally means a ruler or a teacher when you go into that word in the Hebrew.
There's men set up to guide the flock, man. All right, go ahead.
Right, this is Psalms chapter 40, verse
3.
3. And he hath put a new song in my mouth, even praise unto our God, to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Many shall see it and fear.
Many shall see it and fear. Through the terror of the Lord we persuade men. Go ahead.
And shall trust in the Lord.
Right, and the trust in the Lord leads to them what? Worshiping, man. You say you believe in the Creator, you believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, but it was through the word of men that you started to worship and believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
And I'm saying, and when you trust that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai put men above you to get you to the promised land, that's the whole point. You got to trust in Yahweh to believe in man, because man has already been corrupted, right? Is not man corrupt? So for the Lord to put His word in a corrupt man's mouth, it said there was no God found in these men. In the sight of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? In the sight of us, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got brothers that get too drunk or be on fire or can't control, whatever. We in this flesh. But the Lord trusts these men, so why can't we? The Lord trusts me. The Lord trusts me to be able to put a sit down now. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no light thing, man.
No.
As hard as we done messed up, all these generation after generation after generation, He still put trust in men to bring man home, man. What the fuck, man?
There's power in there.
Get out your own way, man. You gotta get out your own way. All of us do. All of us do. Just like the Apostle Elder Gabal say, your biggest enemy in this truth is yourself, man. You gotta get over yourself. Or get killed. Scripture say, if you're looking for your life to try to save it, you're gonna lose it. But if you're willing to give your life up, I'll give it to you in abundance, bro.
I got a piece of it.
Oh boy.
There's more on this.
Come on.
Real quick. This is because when you read down to verse 6, it says, "Sacrifice and offering thou didst not desire. Mine ears hast thou opened. Burnt offerings and sin offerings hast thou not required. Then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book."
That's what I'm saying. I don't need all that other stuff, man. Learn about me so you can learn about the Father. So I'm justified in coming to get you, man. The Lord, bro, John 17.
You gotta talk about it. You gotta talk.
Bro, John 17 cut all that madness. He said, you sent me to the world, I sent them to the world. Don't take them out the world, just lace them up. Just lace them up so they can better these niggas, man. Because it's the niggas they want us out of there. Bro, these niggas want us out of there more than these crackers do. The crackers willing to sit back and let them niggas kill us if that's the case.
Yeah.
Esau ain't gonna do nothing.
He's programmed them to be like that.
Esau ain't gonna do nothing. He gonna have you niggas trying to do it.
Yeah, you trying to look at the culture of America and say that this is how the Lord was telling us to live. No, man, it was a whole different ball game, man. Yeah, we could finish up.
Adequate. Okay. This is Sirach chapter 44. I'll start at the top. Let us now praise famous men. And our
Praise favors men. I don't praise no man.
I said, you don't praise no man, but you'll swerve it down you, King David. You'll swerve it down you, Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? You, man, bro, unless you some other kind of form of life true somebody gonna follow you. Oh, nobody follow me. Yes, you do, bro. You the head of a cow. You the head of a cow. What man under you? But they gonna play with that cane and fuck up that name. No, man. Get it over.
Or not.
Man.
And I was even going to make like a quick point. Like you got even examples like in the world, okay? Like let's say you was dealing drugs in the world or something like that. Wouldn't you praise the OG that laced you up with the game? You know, let's say you was going to a basketball game or you was going to a concert. Wouldn't you praise if you were to look at Kanye West? Wouldn't you? Oh man, hey, what's going on? You know, if you were to see LeBron James, you'd be doing the same thing. But so if you in this truth. And you got the men that lace you up with the game through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, how to operate in the world. As the scriptures say, let us now praise famous men and our fathers that begot us. Here's another point. The Lord hath wrought great glory by them through his great power from the beginning.
That's what I'm saying, man. Entity that powerful put his spirit on men to be worthy of praise, man.
Y'all niggas mean.
Niggas
are mean.
Niggas are mean, bro.
Y'all niggas mean niggas.
If I can say this, just like that brother just made a beautiful point to hey man, I'll say it to Element, bro. You give Floyd Mayweather his praise.
Yeah, and Neely Fuller.
Yeah, you give them their praise, but the apostles and elders who put their life on the line 30 plus years to due diligence, they don't get nothing. The hell with them. That's basically what you're saying. That's what you telling them brothers who on the other side, or them brothers who's watching YouTube videos, man.
That's right up.
That's crazy.
That's man.
But these are the children of those who killed the prophets, man.
Yeah.
That's all we're seeing. It's nothing new. We seen you niggas before. All right.
Yep.
Somebody else got something?
Con, I got something.
Go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 16, verse 17. I'm going to start at verse 14, slightly. And they said, some say that thou art John the Baptist, son of Elias, and others Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. And he said unto them,
Salaki, brother, can you start that over? I'm sorry.
I think Tazama, you still want to bring out that point?
Yeah,
I'm about to. Oh yeah.
And then we can end on that.
Yeah.
You know?
Bring yours out and then we'll finish on.
Okay. This is Matthew chapter 16, verse 14. And they said, some say that thou art John the Baptist, some Elias, and others Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. But he said unto them, but whom say that I am? And Simon Peter answered and said, thou art Yahushua, the son of the living power. And Yahushua answered and said unto him, blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood hath not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven.
Bring out your point.
Well, it's the point I wanted to bring that out. The reason why I brought that out, because a lot of people want to deny it, but he had proved to Simon Peter pretty much who he was. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to see it; he just believed wholeheartedly. And a lot of these guys don't believe.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
the key point is these next two verses. And I say unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against them. So he had gave it to Peter.
Yep.
You know, when you go to the next verse, which I'm going to read, it says, and I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven. So he gave Peter access to the, you know what I mean? He gave Peter pretty much the access code to get in there.
And I'm saying that was after he told Peter, "You gonna deny me 3 times."
God.
Gave him the keys anyway.
God.
So what you talking about, bro? A man without got the keys to the kingdom.
Yeah, God. That's right. Man that denied him, like you were saying.
Denied him 3 times. The Lord told him you gonna deny me 3 times, and still handed them keys over. What? That don't mean nothing to you, man.
I'm gonna read this verse really quick one more time, verse 19. And I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth,
whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth,
shall be bound in heaven.
Shall be bound in heaven, man. You know what I'm saying? Let us say, let thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Read that again, bro.
Come. Whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven.
A man that denied the Lord 3 times, he gave him the keys and said that to him. Read.
Whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of these guys want to compare order when we bring out certain scriptures that, like in Peter,
they'll say that, oh, that's talking about the order in heaven. But the order has to be established on here, because like you said, it'll be played out on earth as well.
It was he was on earth when he gave the order.
That's right.
It's really
He gave the flesh.
It's in the flesh. You didn't see me in the flesh. You see yourself in the spirit.
You know what I'm saying?
He just said.
Come on, man. Was it more than that?
No, that's pretty much it on that one.
All right, Thomas.
And it was through the word, man. He understood the prophecies. He understood that Yahushua was that person that was fulfilling all those prophecies.
Yep.
Okay? So through the spirit, he came under his doctrine and teachings.
Yep.
You know? Which those teachings were being taught by John the Baptist.
Yep.
He's one of his disciples.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
This is John 13. I'm gonna start real quick at verse 4 and kind of go down and jump around. It says, he rises from supper, talking about Yahushua, and laid aside his garments, and took a towel and girded himself. After that, he poured water into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet.
This is Yahushua, and he washed the feet of the disciples, meaning he was serving them. But you niggas got a problem with serving your brothers, man. I never serve a man, and the scriptures command us to serve one another. Go ahead.
And to wipe them with the towel wherewith he was girded. Then cometh he to Simon Peter, and Peter saith unto him, Lord, doest thou wash my feet? Yahushua answered and said unto him, What I do thou knowest not now, but thou shalt know hereafter. Peter saith unto him, Thou shalt never wash my feet. Yahushua answered him, If I wash thee not, thou hast no part with me. Simon Peter saith unto him, Lord, not my feet only, but also my hands and my head. Yahushua saith to him, He that is washed needeth not save to wash his feet, but is clean every whit. And ye are clean, but not all. And that kind of goes into what the brother Sha'ar was talking about, man, because he already knew that Peter was going to deny him, man. That's why I said you're not all clean. You know? Verse 11. For he knew who should betray him. Therefore said he, Ye are not all clean.
So he told Peter, you're going to deny me 3 times, and he told Judas that Judas was going to betray him. All of that stuff happened. But I can't believe that the men he prayed for, that his prayer was answered. John 17, the Lord just most I ignored that prayer.
Yeah.
Stop, bro. Stop. Go ahead.
Verse 12. So after he had washed their feet and had taken his garments and was sat down again, he saith unto them, Know ye what I have done to you? Ye call me Master and Lord, and ye say, Well, for so I am. If I then, your Lord and Master, have washed your feet, ye also ought to wash one another's feet. For
I wouldn't serve no man. You see what I'm saying?
But the Lord served his brothers, though.
But the Lord served his own brothers.
You get that example from the apostles and the elders. Man, don't be frightened, bro.
They're
super brotherly.
Very much.
Incredibly brotherly amongst each other, man. It's unbelievable, man.
It's a great
I was attested to that when we first came back from New York that first time. We were just like, dang. We came back with that spirit. We came back with that spirit and told the camp. Like it was just unbelievable seeing the bond and the unity that they had and the order that they had.
Yep.
And we brought that order to Dallas.
That's right.
Because we saw it, man. It was through men. We was watching them.
That's right. Yeah. Hey. So with that, man, anybody else got anything else?
I was going to make just a quick point.
Go ahead.
John the Baptist baptized Yahushua.
Man.
The reason why I said that because Yahushua could have been like, man, I'm the Lord. What you baptizing me for? But he even humbled himself to be baptized.
Right.
Now, we know there was a meaning behind it.
Right.
But with him being the Lord, was able to be baptized by a man shows a whole lot of his personification.
That's right. He baptized Yahushua, man. Yahushua subjected himself into John's ministry.
Yep. Yep.
You see that?
That's right. That's right.
He came into that ministry as the emerging in that water, that doctrine, the word, the spirit.
Right.
You know, the will of Yahweh. And through Yahweh Shah, that ministry was going to be magnified and glorified.
That's right. And it's, you see it today.
That's why the
fruits of that today.
Yeah, that's why John the Baptist was like, I'm not even worthy, you know,
to latch his shoe.
Yep. I'll say, but did he tell Yahweh Shah? No, I ain't going to baptize you, and just held his ground.
Yeah.
No, he understood through the Spirit. And then what happened after he baptized the Lord? The Heavenly Father said, this is my son in whom I'm well pleased. Because he was able to humble himself, man. It's a valuable lesson to learn from the Lord, man.
Very easy.
You know?
If you look at things spiritually. Somebody said something else?
It's the law, man.
Okay. Go ahead.
This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 5. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourself unto the elder.
Mm-hmm.
Yea, all of you be subject one to another.
Submit yourself to the elder and to your brothers, man. If a man telling the truth, you gotta submit yourself, man. Just that simple. Go ahead.
And be clothed with humility.
Be clothed with humility, man. To be clothed, to cover yourself in humility. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Humility don't make you want to be the man. Humility make you want to serve. You know what I'm saying? Think about the hard that you've done for yourself. However old you was, you came into this truth, man. Think about it like that. Have you worked that off? Have you worked off that sentence? You know what I'm saying? Have you been in the truth longer? You got to think about this, man. You got apostles and elders that came in. They've been in the truth longer than they was in the world.
They ain't working off that sentence.
You know what I'm saying? And they still working. Still working. So how much more for a nigga, like a little short, fat nigga from Texas like me? You know? Go ahead.
For Yahweh resist the proud and give grace to the humble.
And that's basically the lesson to be learned from what's going on in the spirit right now. The Lord has resisted these guys. The spirit ain't with these guys. The spirit ain't with this little carnal movement y'all trying to set up. The order of the men of the Lord is here on the planet Earth, and it's going to continue to flourish. Men are going to fear the word of the Lord through their word, and the kingdom is going to come, man.
That's right.
All right, some more?
I do have one more I should bring up.
All right, brother.
All right. This is Philippians chapter 2, verse 5. And I'll read that.
Hey, man.
Hey, that's the word. That's the water. That's right. The waters. Hey, the scripture said, he that believeth on me, as the scripture hath said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. So any thought that a brother hears, he's gonna, man, I got to bring this out.
That's right.
Because it's a flow of living water. It's quick. The spirit has quickened us, man.
That's right.
And we have faith. And that we have the 100% truth, man.
That's right.
Because through the prophecies is here. All right, go ahead.
Philippians chapter 2, verse 5. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Yahweh Shah HaMashiach.
Right, that was one of Element's favorite scriptures, right? Go ahead.
Who, being in the form of the Most High, thought it not robbery to be equal with the Most High, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant.
Took the low.
He understood his spiritual, who he was in the spiritual value, man. He understood who he was, man.
That's right.
In the spirit, but he still took the low, man. We're striving to be, but we have confidence. We have confidence in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. We're bold in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, but ultimately we don't know. Yahweh Shah knew, and he still subjected himself, man. He could have took down the Roman Empire with the snap of a finger, man. How many of you could do that, man? Go ahead.
And was made in the likeness of men. And being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. Wherefore the Most High also hath highly exalted him and given him a name which is above every name.
Right, and in the order, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men. You dudes need to go watch Ghost Dog, man. You can learn a thing or two from him. you can learn a thing or two about loyalty from Ghost Dog, man. He was faithful unto death.
Good.
You know, and you niggas don't have that in you, man. You niggas are a bunch of marks, man. All right, so.
I got a quick one.
All right, brother.
Ephesians 6:5. Servants, be obedient to them that your masters according to the flesh, with fear and trembling and singleness of your heart as unto Mashiach.
That's it.
You gotta You gotta be obedient to certain people in this earth that according to this flesh that you gotta obey.
That's right.
You can't be just disobedient, you know. You
That's
gotta order
right.
into this thing.
That's right. And younger brothers get it, man. We have order amongst each other, man. Hey, we treat each other. We're subject unto one another, man. And that's how you're gonna get to the kingdom. So with that, we're gonna give all praise to Yahweh. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.